Hello dear student, welcome back for Unit 8, Lesson 3, the reported question. So in this lesson we are going to talk about how we are going to report a question. First of all, we have the use. This is called a reported question. It's a question which is reported using a clause beginning with the word such as if or with. This is the definition of a reported question. We have some notes in order to follow if we ask it to change a reported if we ask it to report a question. These are the rules, or we can say the notes that it is very important to follow. First of all, the main sentence is a yes or no question sentence. Okay, so the sentence is a yes or no question. We can say short answers. So the sentence is a question. The main sentence will change from question to positive or negative. So the original sentence is question. When we are reporting, it became positive or negative. Remove do or does and change the sentence to past simple. Okay, be aware of that. Remove do and does in the sentence and change the sentence to past simple. The next one, remove did and change the sentence to past perfect. If we have did in the sentence, so we removed it and changed the sentence to the past perfect. If there is have and has, it should change to had, as well as can, could, will, to could and would. If we have and has, we should have to change to had. And if we have can and will, we have to change to could and would. These are the rules that we have to, or some notes that we have to follow. Now we have the forms. The speaker plus asked, wondered, or wanted to know. We can use one of them. After that, they followed by if plus if or whether plus subject plus verb plus complement. Okay, after asked or wondered or wanted to know, we have to use, or you have to write if or whether, and after if or whether we should write subject plus verb plus complement. Let's see an examples. Is the food delicious? Heshu asked Amis. Is the food delicious? As you see, this is a question, and Heshu asked Amis. So we have to report this question. So it became like that. Heshu asked Amis whether the food was delicious. Heshu asked Amis whether the food was delicious. As you see, we change it to positive. And because Heshu asked, Heshu is the speaker, asked Amis, okay, whether, or we can say if, the food, which is the subject, was, which is the verb to be, we can say the verb, and delicious, which is the complement of the sentence. So the complement of the sentence. Okay, another example. Did you answer the phone? Simon said. Did you answer the phone? Simon said. You know that we have did here, and we said if there is did, we remove it and we'll change to past perfect. So it became like that. Simon wondered if I had answered the phone. Simon wondered if I had answered the phone. We removed did and we changed the sentence to past perfect. As you see, we have I, which is the subject, had, which is the auxiliary verb, we can say verb, to past perfect, and after had, it should be past participate, which is answer became answered by ed, which is regular, and the phone, which is the complement. Simon wondered if I had answered the phone. Another example, were the students absent? Were the students absent? Alan asked. So it became like that. Alan asked whether the students had been absent. As you see, again, it is the past simple, so you have to change to past perfect. Alan asked whether, or we can say Alan asked, wanted to know the students had been absent. Why we change, we write down been? Because the past participant of where is be. The officer said to me, can you help me? The officer said to me, can you help me? So it became like that. The officer wanted to know if I could help him. If I could help him. Because we have can here, so you have to change can to could. Can to could. The officer wanted to know if I could help him. Now we have WH question. What about if we have WH question in the sentence? So this is the rule of WH question. Speaker plus asked, wondered, and wanted to know plus WH word. So we rewrite WH word as itself, and subject plus verb plus complement. Let's see an examples. He said, what do you want? As you see, we have what, and which is WH question, so it became like that. He asked what I want. He asked what I want. He, which is the speaker, asked, which is the word, what, we have to rewrite what as itself, I, which is the subject, want, and it is the verb. Where have they been? She asked. Where have they been? There, she asked. So it became, she asked where they had been. She asked where they had been. So because we have have here, so we have to change have to had. Have to had, and we rewrite been as itself, which is the verb. As she asked where they had been. When is she arriving? They said. When is she arriving? They say. So it became, they wondered where she was arriving. They wondered where she was arriving. Okay, so we have, because we have is here, so we have to change is to was, and became they wondered where she was arriving. This is all about how we are going to report a reported question. So let's see what we have studied today. A reported question is a question which is reported using a clause beginning with a word such as if or whether. For example, has he traveled by plane? He asked it, as you see, which is without WH question, and became like that. He asked it if he had traveled by plane. He asked it if he had traveled by plane. And how many books do you have? He said, we have WH question here. How many books do you have? He said. It became, he wondered how many books I have. He wondered how many books I have. After the speaker, we have wondered, as you see in here, ask it, and how many, we write the WH question itself, and we write down here if or whether. Books, how many books I have. How many books I have. This is all about reported question. I hope you understand very well. Thank you very much for your listening.